Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Today I'm taking a look at one of my favourite micro brands, and that's Traska watches. I would actually rank Traska watches as in my top 3 of all-time micro brands that I just love. Every design that they come out with, they just get it right each and every time. Today I'm taking a look at the 5th and possibly the last generation of the Traska Freediver. I've reviewed these and I've seen every version of this since the very first one. The very first one was actually the very first watch that I reviewed. But obviously I've redone the review because basically the first review that I ever done, it was a total box of frogs, man. It was the review, no the watch, my review, it was terrible. But I redone it and I've reviewed the version 2, the version 3. I didn't review the version 4, however I did buy it, but I didn't review it. And this obviously is version 5. Right, play the intro. Right guys, price of these $635 US, total bargain for what you're getting. It is the Traska Freediver 2023 5th generation. That's to give it its sort of, I did have the blooming reference number, but I've lost it and I'm not going looking for it. Right, I'll go straight into it and give you the specifications and all the rest of the crap. Right guys, dimensions: case diameter 40.2 millimeters. The total thickness including the sapphire is 11.6 mil. Lug to lug 47.4 mil and has a 20 mil lug width. The total weight on bracelet, sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist, is 135 grams. The movement inside it is the slightly slimmer version of the Miyota 9015. It is the Miyota 9019, that's the date version. However, if you purchase a watch without a date, it's a Miyota 9039, a true no date movement. I prefer the date. The movement is 28,800 vibrations an hour, 4 Hz. Nice smooth sweep. It's 24 joules, hackable, self-winding with a 42-hour power reserve. The case itself is brushed and polished 316L stainless steel. And I'll show you what I mean by that. In fact, is that light on? No, it isn't. Turn that on so you can get a better look. Aye, talking about the case, no, I got sidetracked with the dial there. I brushed and polished, brushed on top, polished sides. As you can see, lovely, beautiful finish. Case matches the bracelet perfectly. Female end links, it's all good. Screw pins for sizing on the bracelet. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm talking about the case here. Beautiful. Nice and compact as well at just over 47 mil on the lug to lug. It's perfect proportions, to be honest with you. This watch just ticks all my boxes. Everything is fantastic. There, I'll give you the TLDR version. Superb, buy it. Right, where was I? Oh, aye. The case also has a hardness coating on it. which Traska watches do with other watches. 1,200 hardness rating on the Vickers scale, which is extremely hard. To put that into perspective, I've still got the version 1 of the Traska Freediver, and it's like new, and I've had it for what, 4 years or something? 5 years? Aye, 2018 I got it. Aye, 5 years. And it still looks like new. The bracelet's also got the hardness coating on it, by the way. Superb. I'm lost for what. I mean, this watch just ticks all the boxes. Anything that I get in for Traska, I start gushing. I just can't help it. I think it's, as I say, it's like the benchmark of what micro brands should do. Correct spec, good pricing, still good value, really good attention to detail, phenomenal build quality. Oh, I'm just turning into a fanboy here, aren't I? Anyway, let's crack on with the specs. The bracelet, 316L stainless steel with the hardness coating, as I mentioned. It's screw pins for sizing, and it's no just your bog standard screw pins. They're really nice quality screws as well. Straight out, straight back in when you're sizing it up. No cross threading, they're not soft or anything stupid like that. It's just really good quality. The clasp is milled, as you can see, with the perlage work on this, like the bridge hands there, scissor hands, whatever you want to call it. The clasp, it's a good quality clasp, plenty micro adjust. The actual housing itself is pressed. However, I don't mind that, because see, when it wears on wrist, it's... Oh, hang on. Incoming call. Sod off. Aye, what was I saying? Aye. Aye, it just wears really thin on, and it suits the proportions of the watch. There's a good taper on this as well. 20mm right down to 16mm. It's superb. No question. Case back solid, as you can see. It's screwed down. Various specs around the edge. There's also a unique serial number for the watch. That's why you don't get any paperwork or anything with the watch. If you do have a problem with your watch, which I very seriously doubt, because I've never had a problem with any of them, or your warranty, any issues or anything, it's all done with your serial number that's on the watch. Talking to warranty, it's a 3-year warranty, by the way. That's, you didn't get much better than that from a micro brand. It's all good. Right, the bezel is 120 click unidirectional, and it's got a fantastic action. Really, really nice. There's no back plate. And with this one, in fact, every Traska that I've had, it lines up perfectly. The ceramic, the insert is ceramic, but it's like a gloss ceramic. It's all very nice. Now, I was asked a question the other day when I took a wrist shot and put it on Instagram. Somebody asked me if the loom had been fixed so it's at the same kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's at the same standard as what's been done on the dial. And to confirm that, and I'll show you a loom shot in a wee bit. Yes, it is. It's perfect. Oh, aye, and the insert's fully loomed, as you can probably guess. I've just forgot to mention that at the start. The crystal is boxed, double domed sapphire with plenty of AR coatings. It does a brilliant job. I don't have any issues with it. This being a white dial, they've give you gunmetal surrounds. Aye, gunmetal surrounds on a white dial, on the hands and the indices. Perfect. Extremely legible. And normally when I get a white dial, the accent colour always seems to be orange. However, I always say you should that should be changed to red. And lo and behold, Traska does a red accent on the text and the seconds hand. And it's far more legible being red than orange. It's great. They describe the dial finish as semi-matte, whatever that means. Does that mean it's semi-gloss? It's this, hang on. Oh, excuse me. This white dial, it's as white as the driven snow. There. And that's the way a white dial should be. I'm not a big fan of, well, I'm not a fan, but I went off, everybody knows I love white dials, but I went off the idea of a fully loomed dial. It's so, you know what I mean, 2020. I've had enough of that. I just want a crisp white dial. Nay, just loom on the hands and the markers. Job done. And that's exactly what Traska deliver with this one. Aye, extremely good watch. Ticks all my boxes, and obviously this is going on my elite list because the last one that I reviewed is on there, so I'll replace it with this one, the version 5. Right, where was I? Applied hour markers, as I've already mentioned, but I'm going through all my notes here. Diamond cut hands, really nice. And obviously you have an optional date at 6 and it's framed. However, the frame is sunken into the dial, so it's perfect. And it's also circular, which makes it a bit different. But sometimes you get a date on a watch and the date doesn't line up. It can be a bit to the left or a bit to the right. Or if it's at 3, you know, a bit too far up or too far down. But on this one, as you could probably guess, it's perfect. Great watch. I'm gushing again. The loom on this, as I mentioned earlier, the loom's brilliant. No complaints. It's one of the best applications of BGW9 that I've seen. Really good. It's executed extremely well. Nice and even, nice and strong, lasts for ages, and it's as strong on the dial as it is in the bezel. So, tick, 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 tick. Right, colour options. Oh, wait a minute. I mentioned that. The crown is 7mm. Perfect. Screw down, signed. Yet again, tick, tick, tick. Right, colour options you've got. You've got this one, Arctic White, they call it. Obviously my favourite. You also have Carbon Black. They have the usual Mint Green, which is what Traska have been doing for years now. And they also have a new one that I've not seen before, and that's the Sun Bleached Orange. I think the mint green one will be popular. Obviously, as I mentioned, white is my favourite. Right, where am I? Oh, aye, you can if you're to buy them direct from Traska. It's not Kickstarter or anything, or pre-order. Well, it is a pre-order, but it's not very long. It's like less than a month, I think, to when you get them. But because these Generation 5, not just the Freediver, but the Traska have released 2023 versions of the full range, apart from the Venturer GMT. That's one watch I still want to review. I've reviewed the normal three-hander Venturer, great watch, but I do really want to review the GMT version with the Miyota 9075 true GMT movement. But I've not been able to get one, and John wasn't able to supply me with one, but hopefully I'll get one in the future. Right, what else? That's basically it, guys. I'm not wearing the watch because I was wearing this. And I just took it off, gave it a clean, and started reviewing it. So I'll give you a wrist shot on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. Let me just zoom out a wee bit before I show you. Right, there you go, guys. Oh, wait a minute, that's sitting a bit high. Fits my wrist perfect. Stunning watch. I love wearing it, and I have been wearing it a lot. Lug to lugs, really nice. Sits on my wrist perfectly. Nice and slim, as you can see. No overhang, no bulging case back, no stupidness. This is just perfect for me. So that's basically it, guys. Superb watch, highly recommended, and I've got to give this one an award. Platinum, obviously. Huge fan. Buy it, get one. Sell your granny to buy one, whatever. Right, guys, I'm off. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, tell me what you think. If you try and say, oh, this looks like fucking such and such, well, I'll just totally ignore you, because Traska is Traska. In my top 3 micro brands of all time for me. So get one. Right, guys, see you later. Toodles.